What up, everybody? James Madison here. We're at the Orange City Police Department. I thought these guys over here were firefighters, but they're recruits for the police department. And we're out here with YouTuber Steven Sanders. He's a civil rights activist as well that was arrested at the Social Security Administration. I'm going to go in here and see if they have some info.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hey, I'm just going to ask a question. I was trying to find out some information about gypsy cops and
Now I gotta get the phone. Oh, let me get the phone. Okay, sorry. What was that?
I was trying to find out some information about gypsy cops and hiring of gypsy cops at this agency up here.
Oh, okay. I'll have somebody come out and talk to you.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you.
How we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
You got to update the cards, right? You're deputy chief now, aren't you?
What?
Are you deputy chief?
No.
No, okay. You're lieutenant still? Cool.
Yeah.
I was going to ask about hiring.
I wish I was deputy chief.
I didn't brush my teeth this
What's up,
morning.
Sanders?
Staying back from you a little bit. I was just going to ask about hiring, like gypsy cops and whatnot like that.
What is that?
A gypsy cop, you know what a gypsy is? You don't do
They travel around.
traveling around, yep. So we'll use those same terms. It's a gypsy cop that travels around from department to department. I've been watching some videos, actually specifically some of his videos here, and seeing one guy, King. He's just all over the place with different agencies, being fired at some and hired at some, and fired and transferred and moved, and then ultimately lands here with I guess Chief Miller. So I was just wondering if you have a policy about gypsy cops or anything like that.
Are you asking for a public records request?
Not really. I'm just you came out. They asked about hiring, so I didn't know if you know off the top of your head. Do you do the accreditation and all that? Is it your role?
We're not accredited.
Oh, you're not accredited. Okay.
Where are you seeing that?
No, I just didn't know. Usually with policy, most departments are accredited.
We're trying. We're trying to get there. But
Cool.
are you asking for a public records request?
Eventually, yes. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. What's the software that you guys use to document non-IA level complaints, where it just comes to a supervisor inquiry? IA Pro Blue Teams is like what?
Are you asking for a public records request?
You're evasive as shit. I swear to God. It's just I'm asking you as a.
Well, if I'm going to give you information, then that's public record
Yeah.
request.
Yeah.
So if that's what you're asking for, there's a form. We could.
I'm
give
doing
you
it verbally.
everything
I'm doing it verbally.
that we have.
What's the name of the program that you guys use to document non-IA level complaints?
Are you asking for a public records request?
Third time, yes. I've said that already too.
Okay, let me get the form.
I don't want to fill out your form. Sharif, I don't want to fill out your form.
I'll give you the form.
I don't want to fill it
Well,
out.
if you're asking for a public records request, I'll be more than happy to give it to you.
Yeah, give me the public records request. That's
Okay.
all. So I don't want the form, I want
I'll
the
give you the
request.
form.
Is that Heather? Hey, Heather.
Hi.
How you doing? How's your YouTube doing?
Push the button.
No, I'm not pushing buttons. I'm asking questions.
How's my what?
I'm sorry?
I didn't hear what you said.
Probably bringing them in. He wanted to do a verbal interview, and I'm like, I'm not in a position to talk about that. And then he's like, well, what program do you use?
Yeah, I'm just doing the public records request verbally. I don't want to do a form. I'm not filling out a form.
You want documentation on what we
Okay, well, the form still has to be filled out.
You can fill it out if you want. I'm not filling the form out.
All right.
Lieutenant Shammy, I don't want to fill out a form if I'm doing the request verbally. If you guys want to fill it out,
We can give you whatever you want.
Yeah.
We don't do it verbally.
you have to. It's
have-
required by Florida state law.
Okay, listen. What's your name?
I'm not giving you any information. Anymore.
Okay. This is a public records
I
request?
do want to remain anonymous.
Okay,
with my
that's
request.
fine. So what you do is where it says contact name,
Per the
just
Florida
put
statute, I don't
in
have to
a-
require. I don't have to
Okay.
fill this form out.
Okay.
So
you
I'm doing
don't.
the request to you verbally.
Okay.
I'll give you my email address.
What documents are you
I just want to know.
requesting?
I want a receipt for the. This is the way to get around it here. I want a receipt.
Can you write it down
No,
for
so I
me?
don't want to. I don't want to touch
your
your pens. I don't want my fingerprints on your stuff. I'm doing it verbally with you.
Okay.
You can scoff all you want. This is the way the law works. You
Okay.
apparently don't.
And I'll be more than happy to help you out with that.
Yes, the request I
But
asked.
I cannot do it verbally. We have to do it.
You're
in
totally
the way
wrong. You're
that I
violating.
would like
okay,
that.
you're violating Florida statute.
I'm not
I appreciate-
violating Florida statute.
Yes, you are. Have a good day. Under Florida law, under the 119 statutes, you're not required to fill out forms and
No, you can make a verbal request
yeah. So,
or use one of our other avenues.
yeah. So I just really need a citywide email to even the guy that has a broom and sweeps the floor says if anybody comes to you and requests a public records request, take their information, take the request, and forward it on to me.
Yeah, just want to make a public records request. It's the police records though, so I'll make it here.
And then Heather, why were you sending him over to the clerk's office to do a records request?
Because that's where we're sending people to do records requests.
Did you not get the email from the clerk the other day? The answer is yes, you did. Did you?
I had an email.
Did you comprehend it?
I'm not asking you to fill anything out.
No.
I asked you to go over there.
That's
You said
not.
no, and I said okay, so I'm doing it.
That's not what the email said, though. It's not what this email said to do. Why are you so hard-headed with complying with Florida statutes?
Sir, I'm not hard-headed.
You are very hard-headed. One of the most hard-headed ones I've ever met.
Okay.
So let me read that email to you. Because she sent it to me as well.
Yes, it is.
So here's what the email says. Hi all, just a friendly reminder that public records requests can be made verbally, in person or over the phone, by request form, parentheses attached, in parentheses, via our iCompass portal online or emailed, cityclerk@orangecityflorida.gov. If the requester makes a verbal request to you, please use the attached form to reduce their request to writing or email the request to our city clerk email. The requester is not required to provide us his name, address, email, phone number, or any other identifying information. It is their choice what information is provided. I would ask how they would like to be contacted in the event that there are any questions regarding the request, to provide an estimate of cost of to fulfill the request, or how to notify them that their records are ready for pickup. If they choose not to provide a way to contact, I would tell them that they would need to check in with the city clerk's office periodically to see their estimate and or request is ready. Please let me know if we have any questions. Now, Hardhead, where is that in there that it says to send them over the clerk? Where?
Okay, you don't need to speak to me like that, okay?
I am going to. You speak to us in a violation of law manner. Why don't you understand,
I have
Hardhead?
written down everything that he's requested right here.
But that's not how the immediate delay is a violation of law itself. When you immediately
There was
delay a
no
records...
immediate delay. He said he didn't want to. I said okay, and I started writing it down.
Hardhead, the immediate delay is when you said you need to go over here, you immediately delayed his request. That's what the statute says. Read the
Well, I
statute.
apologize, sir. I did not mean to.
Well, yeah, I mean, and just to that point,
Oh, Heather Ostrowski, or whatever her name is. She's, I believe, a former police officer turned into a front desk clerk somehow or another. And we've already went over this with them. So we're going to go over here and talk to the clerk again. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know why it's so hard to just take a body camera request. He had the case number, he had everything, and just take it down. That's where the records are kept, so
So
initially.
I completely understand. I wasn't there for the situation.
It was recorded, so we know.
and I'm sorry, what was your name?
Kaylee Burleson.
Are you the actual clerk?
I'm the city clerk.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. Is that an elected position or are you an appointed position?
I'm a contracted position,
Okay, very good.
That's cool. All right.
so
Anything
is my
else?
card out there? It should be.
It starts with a
K-A-L-E-Y.
K, and then
There's not. I can get you one.
there's J.
I appreciate that.
I got one already. You can hold on to it. Have two of them. All right. Anything else you need?
No,
I'll
that was
walk
it.
out.
Thank you very much. You guys have a nice day.
Bye, guys.
Oh, oof. Get in trouble for criminal mischief and all this other stuff.